Hello and welcome in to episode 85 of Beyond the Mat. Got the entire gang here. WrestleMania happened.
It did.
Indeed it did.
To say the least. It was interesting. We'll get to it, but first we got to talk about SmackDown. We are also using this very new, nice couch mic setup that we got. Shout out Nick.
Best setup in the game.
Yeah.
It's very nice. I can confirm this will be used nicely in the reaction show. I hope those boys down there enjoy it.
Yeah, I will.
They're gonna have fun.
Yeah. Well, either way, let's get through the very eventful week of wrestling that we have had. Do we ever really need to talk about SmackDown?
I mean, the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle
It was
Royal.
the only thing that happened that was
and the
important.
Wyatt 6 MFT street fight.
Okay, we could talk about
So
that.
we can skip it.
Howdy and Tama, Howdy won. More WrestleMania hype. Matt Cardona took on Aleister Black, with Black picking up the win. Women's tag stuff. What happened with Johnny Gargano? Oh.
He got destroyed in the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal.
Yeah.
Well, he eliminated Kit Wilson because Kit Wilson tripped over him.
Yeah, Johnny's a little chud and just lays in the middle of the ring.
The men's tag titles were on the line. R-Truth and Damian Priest took on Kit Wilson and The Miz.
No, was it? I thought it was Grayson Waller and it was Grayson Waller and Kofi Kingston.
Oh, I am on the wrong one.
There we go. That'll explain it.
That will exactly explain it. Okay, that actually checks out quite a bit. Pre-Mania. Well, anyways, what did you guys do in your WrestleMania, pre-WrestleMania days?
Huh?
I went to Annapolis
There
and
you
watched Navy beat the crap out of Army in tennis.
I did nothing.
Mercied them.
Here we go. We're on the right SmackDown.
Go Navy beat
I filmed
Army.
baseball. They won against Houston 10-0, and then got whooped by Pitt yesterday 23-1.
Don't talk about it. Please don't talk about it. Oh my god, that was a bad game. Well, we don't need to talk about what happened against Pitt. It didn't happen. It was an exhibition game. That's what I said.
No,
Yeah.
it wasn't. It was a loss.
It was an exhibition game in my heart. Either
I
way.
almost caught a foul ball.
Almost is a strong word. He almost got hit by a foul ball.
I got
That's
a finger
better
on
term.
it. That's what counts.
Yeah, almost got hit and almost catching are two different things.
I saved my camera from being hit by the ball. So I did my due diligence as an ESPN Plus employee.
Put the equipment on the line.
I'm glad to hear that. Randy Orton was yapping. Wyatt Six took on the MFTs, with the MFTs picking up the win. Sokoa pinned Uncle Howdy, and please just put this awful storyline to an end.
It's not bad.
It's not bad, but it's just milking it, man.
It's been so
Yeah.
long.
Jacob Fatu yapping. Damian Priest and R-Truth versus Kofi Kingston and Grayson Waller, with Priest and Truth picking up the dub to retain the titles.
Jacob cut a
Why?
promo on a police car that he came out on.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Can't believe Priest and Truth are still champs.
More yapping. This time was Rhea and Jade. Jordan Grace took on Tiffany Stratton for the number one contendership, with Stratton picking up the dub. Okay, yeah, the person who wrote this saying, due to a heavy storm and tornadoes in the area, I lost power. I was unable to see most of this match, so it'd be unfair to offer a grade for something we can't review, honestly.
Bro,
Okay.
go back and watch
Shout
it
out.
after the thing.
That's honesty.
Okay.
Wow. Great analytics, Bleacher Report. I could do a better job than that. This gingerbread man thing.
Oh,
The
yes.
trick.
This was hilarious.
It was a diss on Sami Zayn. You just brought out a guy dressed as a gingerbread man.
Yeah, then Sammy Hawuva kicked it.
Yeah, this is really
It seemed
funny.
like a pretty heel turn from Sammy to me.
Sami might be heel, especially after what he did on the stand-up show after. We're not gonna
Yeah.
say what he said, but
I saw people
not
comparing this to the Roman Reigns, like when someone brought, I forget, I don't even know who it was. It was like the Roman Reigns dog,
dog food.
costume.
No,
Oh.
this is in nowhere.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
nowhere
this is
near the
not
same
anywhere
level.
near.
This isn't even in the same
the
stratosphere.
the big dog beef with Baron Corbin and what was it,
Baron
Dolph
Corbin.
Ziggler,
Yeah.
Bobby Roode against Roman Reigns. This was after Baron Corbin won King of the Ring, might I add.
This
King
was-
Corbin.
This was in the dark days.
Was this before Corbin?
Yes,
Yeah.
this was 2019, just before the Thunderdome somehow saved wrestling.
This was in the dark days. This was
Pre-Thunderdome, pre-AEW. Actually, this was
Yeah.
around
No,
the time
post
Paul-
AEW.
post AEW.
Was it? Yeah.
This
Did
was
AEW
20
start-
It was 2019.
They started
It was at like the
2019.
start of 2019.
The start, it's the beginnings of AEW.
The beginning of One Wrestling was actually healing a little bit.
I love
Not
this
for WWE,
gingerbread
no.
man
This
thing, though.
was the dark pits of
Yeah.
wrestling.
So, after the gingerbread man,
I thought he was going to be Lil Yachty. I thought he was going to take the hat off. It was going to be Lil Yachty in the gingerbread man costume.
Let me tell you, Lil Boat kind of sucked at Mania. We'll get to it though. We'll get to it.
What he does wrong?
What was he made a fire?
He did
him
his
and Trick
job.
Made a fire song.
Well, the song is fine. It's
The
just
song is amazing.
I didn't like how he kept like ad-libbing during Trick's entrance. It really just kept irking me. It was like, please shut up.
Well, that's what he does.
Well,
Because
if-
also that
yeah.
entrance was just so long and drawn out.
It's a great entrance. It
Yeah.
deserved to
WrestleMania.
be.
Dude, he had like a 30-foot white robe. It just looked
It was
like
more
a
than that. It was like 80 yards.
Problem was he didn't do the Booker T thing, and he was just not going, what? That's right. I like it. He was just saying, like, this is the anointed one, Trick Williams, and he just kept saying that
Lil
over and
Yachty
over again,
doesn't
which is
know
like,
the
it's
Booker
not.
T stuff.
I don't know why y'all are slandering on Lil Yachty.
I'm not slandering.
I'm
him.
not-
Just the fact
yeah.
is,
you
just
guys
like
are both hating on Lil Yachty.
he was
Move
speaking.
on.
He was
I'll
speaking too
slander him.
formally. All right. Anyways, Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. The final two people in the ring were Royce Keys and Joe Hendry.
That is just not true.
That was
it's
not.
Royce Keys and
Oh, to head to the
Tonga.
ring. Sorry, to head to the ring. You also had Psycho Clown, Shiloh Hill, as well as a number of other people. Otis and Talatonga, as well as Keys. They were the final three.
Just the mid-carders.
Yeah.
And
That's what,
Otis.
that's what it is.
Why was Otis number 3?
Like-
It should not have been Otis. He should have been jobbed out before this. I would have had
You know who
Matt
was
Cardona or
missing- you know
Aleister
who's
Black
missing from this,
over
though?
Otis.
Who?
LA Knight.
Nope.
It's
LA
all the
Knight.
jobbers and mid-carders.
LA
This is
Knight.
like
He had a,
where
he
you
had a
are.
purpose.
Now
to
this
fulfill.
is a rare LA Knight defense. He's getting back into the main event picture.
Yeah, where he's going to
I
get your
wouldn't
darn
say all
right.
that.
He's gonna get squashed by Gunther.
Yeah, main
probably-
event picture is main event.
Okay,
picture.
all right. Upper
Saying
mid, upper mid card.
having a line on Raw doesn't make you a main eventer. Being in the presence of a main eventer doesn't make you a
Also
main
doesn't make
eventer.
you a main eventer.
We'll see what happens.
I put LA Knight the same level as Damian Priest, and I think he's doing a lot better off than Priest right now.
Priest is a
Priest
Priest
has
is a
belt.
champion.
Priest has a belt.
With
And
R-Truth as a tag team
Yeah, but that's
champion.
still
has a
title.
belt.
in a
Champion.
dead
Alright.
division.
Anyways, American Nightmare Cody Rhodes came out. Was he dressed as his character from Street Fighter?
Yes.
Yeah. Gaia.
I think he didn't have. I don't think he had the hair though.
Yes,
he
he
was
did.
walking around WWE World with the hair.
Well, I mean, the hair doesn't change much from his normal look, if we're being honest.
It's just a little bit taller.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's like
more
the,
drawn
it's like
out.
a
Do
character.
you know what his character's name is?
Guile.
Guile, Gailey,
Yeah,
whatever you
Guile.
call it.
It's like a character editor. You just change the proper. You just slide it up a little bit, and his hair just increases.
In that movie, I'm excited to see David Das Mulchin. His character.
Roman's also in that movie.
He's cooking.
And-
Roman's in there. Jason Momoa's in there. 50 Cent's in that.
It's not Roman Reigns. It's Joe Roman Reigns on Hawaii.
It's Roman Reigns. It's a tribal chief.
Yeah.
We'll get to that.
It's going to be bad.
All right, that was SmackDown. Let's get to WrestleMania, eh? All right.
This
so
was Saturday night's main event.
so let's
What?
pull up the
Night one. It was just Saturday night's main event.
let's
That's
pull
not
up,
true because there was an actual belt change.
Yeah, there was one.
There was a title change, which is more than the number of title changes on a Saturday night's main
Putting it
event.
on here. I'm
normally.
just gonna pull it up on my phone. So the first match was the Vision and I Show Speed taking on the Usos and LA Knight.
It was horrendous.
All of
Brett, I can't hear anything about LA Knight being a jobber when he pinned.
He did get the pin. Did he? What? He pinned Austin Theory.
Yep.
he
Pinning
pinned
pressure.
Austin Theory.
Pinning another jobber.
It doesn't
you-
matter. He pinned him instead of the Usos. It's me and you, Us. They could have had. I was fully expecting Jey Uso to get the
Okay.
pin here, but
So
it's LA Knight.
so this is the point that LA Knight fans are having to grasp and claw at LA Knight picking up a pin in a match that involved I Show Speed.
He pinned one half of the tag team champion.
Some would even call him I Show Meat. For those who know. Either way. The match, the grade was a D on Bleacher Report, which is
It was
fitting.
4 minutes long.
It was
Yeah.
not very good. Now, I will say my favorite part was afterwards when Speed hit a splash onto Logan
Yeah,
Paul
but
through
it
the announcer.
wasn't
the,
part
the
of the
Vision.
match.
Yeah, the Vision turned on Speed, and then Speed jumped off the
The
top
ring
of the
post.
ring and hit a little froggy through Logan.
It was a nice looking frog splash. You know?
It was a nice looking froggy.
Too bad it wasn't during the match.
Give
Yeah.
Speed some credit.
All right,
man.
so
yeah, this match sucked.
in terms of predictions, Blake unfortunately got it right.
Who would have thought?
I did say Jay was going to pin Theory, but
Oh well, is what it is.
The Usos changed their theme for like a 4th time in 4 weeks.
it's me and you, Us.
It's
They just need to go back to the
Yeah.
WrestleMania.
Yeah, I don't know why they're making this so hard on themselves.
So next we had the unsanctioned match between Drew McIntyre and Jacob Fatu, which
sucked.
No. This did not suck.
It was like a
it was a
fest.
letdown.
I can't have a valid opinion on this since I was messing around with OBS for the entirety of the match, so I couldn't watch it. But
You didn't miss out.
This
It was
match
okay.
made me respect Jacob Fatu a lot more.
Yeah, but it was a street fight without like it didn't feel like a street fight.
yeah, this
Well,
was
no,
like
because
the-
it wasn't. If it would have been a
Or-
street fight, I would have no problems.
Oh, this
the
was
fact it was
unsanctioned.
unsanctioned.
Yeah.
That's the
It was
thing.
unsanctioned, but it didn't feel unsanctioned.
This match needed blood. Is
Oh,
what it
I
needed.
completely agree.
It needed
This
a
match-
lot of blood.
This match, they need to do what AEW does with those big matches. Get the staple guns out.
No,
Just
they
go,
just-
just go crazy.
Barbed wire.
They just need to hit each other. with
Barbed wire
sticks
kendo
and
stick
have
or
it
something.
Flaming barbed wire baseball bats. I
Yes.
want the 3 stages of hell.
No.
I need it all.
Like this
Punjabi
match
prison.
wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad, but for a fact it was
Yeah,
an
yeah.
unsanctioned
Underwhelming
match.
for
It
what I
was
thought we were
it was
gonna
too
get.
tame.
They couldn't
Yeah.
even put in the effort of like
There was no
removing the
blood.
logos from the turnbuckles.
Oh yeah, speaking of logos, shout out Capital One for the
No, it was
for the
Credit
turnbuckle.
One Bank.
Credit One.
Yeah.
Same thing.
It doesn't matter. That's like a terrible tactic on their end because people just thought it was Capital One.
Well,
like
this
me
match
included.
This match did get a B plus from Bleacher Report.
No.
it was a good wrestling.
give it a
match.
B.
It's just the fact that once again,
B plus is
It's-
one step below an A.
it's an
Yeah, I'll give it a
unsanctioned
B.
match that had no blood
I'll give it a
and
B.
like
I wouldn't give it a B plus.
tables.
For the context of it being on ESPN2, that's like the broader
This couldn't have
audience. I think this was solid.
This also couldn't have been an unsanctioned match with it being on ESPN.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, actually.
kayfabe kind of weird.
Now, if they made this like a TLC match, loved it. Would have
Well-
loved it, or like a different stipulation than unsanctioned.
I
Just a
would have
street
just
fight.
loved it if they actually like did stuff other than just like stuff in the ring. Like I was fully expecting this to go out into the crowd.
Yeah, I thought this would be like a
and
crowd
and
involver.
somebody gets like thrown off something on off stage.
A fan just hits a clothesline on Jacob
Yeah.
Fatu, and
Yeah.
he just
They didn't
falls
have
to
any
his
Jacob
feet.
Fatu would kill someone out in the crowd if a fan put his hand on
Like I
him.
said, I think this at least did the job for me of making me respect Jacob Fatu more than I did coming into this match. Like now, I see the vision.
You see it?
I see it.
Especially
Vision?
after Monday.
The vision.
We'll
reference?
get to Monday, but
Alright, so-
this made me respect him.
Predictions. So, I think
I
we
definitely went with Drew.
we all went Drew except for Blake. Blake
Yeah.
went Jacob Fatu. You're 2 for 2.
Boom.
Your night 2 was not nearly as good though.
No. I mean,
so-
Drew also did make a video this time.
He did. He did take someone's phone.
He did. Yeah, that was cool. Drew always does that though.
Now, the first big moment of WrestleMania that I enjoyed. Yes, Matt.
You go. I'll
Okay.
tell you my
All right.
problem after.
Uh-oh.
After.
So we had the Irresistible Forces take on Flair and Bliss, take on Bayley and Lyra, and the Bella Twins. They all come out, but Nikki's hurt. So who should get to replace her?
It sucked because
It's Paige.
before you say it sucked that Nikki couldn't go in this match. You could tell she really wanted to, and her leg just wasn't there. She came out with a crush, and then it's cool that Paige comes out, but it was spoiled the day before that they had signed Paige.
Yep.
So it was very obvious that this was going to happen, and it's just weird. But it's also the exact same thing that they did last year.
Now, I think the whole reason why these are getting spoiled nonstop is because of the fact that WWE is like a publicly traded thing. Like TKO is like actually on the NASDAQ, I think.
Yeah,
AEW isn't.
yeah. TKO.
So you can keep things in house.
Yeah.
WWE, it's impossible.
Here's my one problem with this match, other than it sort of not being great.
It was mid.
Like it wasn't great.
Paige looked good. She looked a lot
Paige
better
looked
than
a lot
AJ
better
did
than
when
AJ
she came
did.
back.
Paige looked actually like she could still go. Why would Nikki Bella say old friend? At no point in their careers back in the Divas era were these two ever friends.
That's like saying-
in kayfabe. They were never friends. They were quite literally enemies.
They
it
were
was
ops.
it was quite literally enemies. So now we're gonna get this thing where Nikki Bella turns on Paige, takes the belt back, and then we're gonna set up Team Bella versus Team Paige, and AJ Lee's gonna get thrown into this, and it's gonna be 2014 all over again.
Or what we do, right? Let me cook here. Bring back Alicia Fox.
Oh,
Team PCB against the Bellas.
Well, that means Charlotte and Becky are gonna have to.
Yeah, and that's unlikely. You have
Charlotte and Becky quite literally like that was when Charlotte and Becky were still like
New.
really new.
yeah. Charlotte's off doing her own thing with Alexa Bliss. Becky Lynch is doing her best Donald Trump impression, and Paige
He's
is
doing
a
amazing.
tag team title champion.
by the way, TKO is in the S&P 500.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then the New York Stock Exchange. Currently, their stock price is at $186.26
Are we
as of
investing, boys?
today.
No.
I kind of wish Paige wasn't in the tag team, like thrown into. The
Yeah,
tag
I
team.
wish Paige was at the singles.
Because like
She
she
should-
looked real. She
Yeah, I
looked
don't want
a
her
lot
in this.
better.
I'm telling you, she should have costed AJ Lee the title. That is where you get the real money story. But I can understand them wanting to wait. They'll probably be at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Actually, no, Rumble, because they have to get through this whole Bella thing.
Yeah.
So it'll be at the Rumble most likely. Either way,
Might be at Survivor Series.
Maybe. By the way, TKO's stock has dropped $7 in the past
If
5
the Bellas
days.
make it that far.
In the past month, in April 2nd, it was at $203, and now it's at $180.
Womp womp. Well, so if you didn't already know, Paige and Brie Bella are the new women's tag team champions. Actually, Paige picked up the win.
She pinned Alexa.
Yeah.
She pinned Alexa Bliss.
Because Nikki got involved at the end.
Yeah.
With the
With a
crutches.
crutch.
They healed their way to a win.
And everyone loved them.
I mean, it's a fatal 4-way. There's no DQ.
Yeah, the ref was really just looking right at her.
Yeah, it is no DQ.
I mean, hey,
It's fair game.
It's not like sometimes when they like hit him with the steel steps in a one-on-one match,
Right in front of the ref.
right in front of the ref, and the ref's just like,
Or the ref doesn't count.
yeah,
do you think they don't call it a DQ because it's technically part of the ring?
no,
I don't know
it's a
about that.
DQ.
We've seen people get
Yeah.
DQ'd.
That's like saying you get DQ for suplexing someone off the hardest part of the mat.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, either way, the match was graded a C+. Not bad. Women's IC Championship match, AJ Lee against Becky Lynch. This actually wasn't bad. It's just the entire problem, we're going to get to this trend of these matches were very short besides the main events.
Yeah, the crowd was
Yeah.
very dead in this up until
Never bring a show back to Vegas. Never bring a show back to Saudi Arabia. Just bring it back to like Minneapolis,
Nashville,
or Nashville, or Cleveland. Cleveland has good crowds.
Pittsburgh.
Well, I hate to tell
Give
you.
me
if you're-
WrestleMania
This-
at Heinz Field.
This wasn't a bad match though. AJ Lee's entrance, adorable.
Yeah.
Yes,
Loved every minute of
You
it.
see one of the kids at the very back start running off.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then so like I saw people online being like, "Oh, look at this entrance! No way AJ loses." And then I saw a comment where it said John Cena brought out cancer patients and lost.
That's 3 times in a row now because it was John Cena at WrestleMania 39, John Cena at WrestlePalooza, and AJ Lee at WrestleMania 42.
Yeah.
Didn't Bianca Belair bring out kids too, and she lost as well?
Yeah, this match, okay. Here's my gripe. And maybe it's not even a gripe. I kind of like it. They took the angle of Crooked Car
Yeah.
to a whole nother level.
They did.
And then
And
they
it's
didn't pay it off.
low-key awesome.
Like they did, but they didn't, honestly.
We said this on the live stream. Jessica Carr,
Just Cars, will be a wrestler by SummerSlam.
she is. She's in Evolve.
Yeah.
Like, why couldn't she just throw a punch?
Because she's the ref.
I don't care.
She
No,
shoved
but
her, and then
this is happening. Carr versus Becky is going to happen.
I'm gonna love it.
Which
That
I
would
think
be
is pretty
cinema.
cool. But I was like, AJ, I don't know. It was just kind of like, and then the thing of like, oh, Carr actually helped Becky get the win after she hates Becky. Fast count Carr, crooked Carr.
Well, then the other thing is, right when they do have their match, who's gonna be the referee?
Ooh,
I'm sure they'll just hire another
I'm
one.
sure they can find another.
Yeah, they have like a million.
Seth Rollins.
Crooked Carr, man.
It's gonna be AJ Lee special guest
Cost
referee.
AJ Lee the belt.
They're just gonna switch roles, but it wasn't a bad match.
AJ looked good in this match.
It was given a B minus. AJ did look solid.
And then she's gone for 6 months again.
Yeah, she might not come back. She literally said like it was pretty much a goodbye. So if that is it, AJ, hell of a career.
I don't think she'll.
I think she'll.
Can
come
she
back.
sign a multi-year
Yeah,
contract?
I think she'll come back like sporadically. Same thing with Punk. Like Punk, he's going to be on TV way more often, but like he's not going to be like the workhorse that he was leading up to Mania, where he was there every week.
I don't know.
He is not champion.
Yeah, after that Cody promo.
Spoilers. Stop.
Whoa.
It was
We're
right.
not even through next.
Censor that.
We'll get to
Censor
it.
that.
It's fine. It's
Idiots.
Fine.
Don't know how to run a
The real
podcast.
fans know. The real fans know.
Yeah, but
Who got
What
this
is the
one right?
Pat
Oh,
McAfee
that's
would
right.
say? The wrestling marks.
The wrestling.
I
bars.
definitely said AJ Lee too in this.
I said AJ.
I'm
I think
0
I
for
said
3.
Becky.
I said.
We all said Becky.
Yeah,
We all said Becky.
Yep.
Clean sweep.
Nice.
There we go.
I forget why we said. Becky.
You
I
guys
think
got
you
one on the
changed it.
board.
Yeah, I
Well,
definitely changed my
I think
pick.
Matt, it might have been me or you or some mix of two of
Yeah.
us that said AJ that Paige was going to cost AJ because
Yeah.
we knew
Oh,
Paige
yeah.
was returning.
Well, you said Paige was going to come back like Monday Night Raw
I forget what
and then
I
take the
said.
title.
I remember I got it right. That's all I care about.
Yeah. That's all that matters. All right, Seth Rollins against Gunther. Actually, great grabs.
This was really
Phenomenal.
good.
Yeah, but
was
this
an
was
amazing
always
match.
going to be a
Yeah,
great match.
this was two of the best in the business.
Now, let me also say, Seth Rollins' entrance, kind of fire.
It was.
It always is.
You got
The,
us smoking.
Yeah, he had the smoke jacket, he had the contacts and everything.
It's Seth frickin' Rollins.
He had a great match, and then Braun Breaker came back with two of the goofiest spears I've ever seen. I mean, that first spear he hit, he almost flew into the crowd.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Who taught this guy how to tackle?
Kennesaw
No, he's
State.
so good. Like,
I mean, he was a running back, so
it's
plays special
perfect
teams.
watching him do the spear. But yeah, this was.
The second one was hilarious to watch.
it's like the Carlito one.
I wanted this match to be, how do I want to say this? I wanted this match to be Gunther versus Seth, and then after the match it be Breaker. But having Breaker get involved during the match and cost Seth, I'm fine with it
Yeah.
because it kind of helps both ways.
Yeah.
Because this builds up storylines.
And then
Far
you can,
much later.
you can finally get this whole Vision thing done, which I don't think it's going to be done for another couple months, at least in
Nah.
terms of
It
Vision
shouldn't
versus
be.
Rollins.
Yeah,
I mean, we still haven't even gotten the match.
yeah.
Like,
We haven't even gotten what happened on Raw either.
we haven't even gotten to the favor.
Oh, yeah, the favor.
No, that we'll talk about that later.
Yeah, we'll talk to him about it. But Gunther wins by TKO. Pretty good.
I don't know why it says TKO.
Yeah, what?
Seth
slept him.
fainted. Yeah.
Yeah, he's just, he went
I guess
schlong.
that's TKO. Yeah.
Yeah, he went nut-nut. So,
it's just submission.
I
It's not TKO.
Well, submission's a tap out.
Yeah, the TKO stands for technical knockout.
oh, also for the, I
pretty
forgot,
technical.
for the tag match, we all got it wrong.
Yeah,
What?
because we didn't. Because we all picked.
Yeah.
We all went Bailey and Lyra.
Oh, yeah.
Gunther?
we all
Gunther.
picked.
We
We all
all
picked
went
Gunther
Gunther.
because we all
Yeah, we all
said
picked
that
Gunther.
Braun Breaker
Yeah.
was going to come back.
All right. Women's World Title, Stephanie Becker against Liv Morgan. Once
Thank
again,
you.
Another short match. Another very
Yeah,
short
this
match.
should have been. This should have
This
been
should
so
have been
much longer.
20 plus.
Yeah.
I said this during the live stream. These were getting shorter match times than SmackDown matches.
Now,
Yeah,
let me-
this could have been so much longer, and it had the makings of being so perfect, and it could have gone longer. And then the ending was good. They reused the ending basically on night 2, just flipped it. This it should have been, like you guys say, it should have been longer.
yeah. Now,
Steph, you did not give her the opportunity. Her and Liv could have gone, back and forth, back and forth. They were stealing each other's moves. It was
Yeah.
great. Liv almost hit the devil's kiss, and the internet would have lost its mind.
I almost lost. I was sitting in the seat, let me tell
Yeah.
you. Ooh. Now, so I think both of them were banged up going into this match. It was probably why it was a bit shorter.
Yeah, they killed each other in this
Yeah.
feud.
Yeah. Now, my other question. Thoughts on Liv Morgan's entrance?
The song,
Oh my god,
Song was great.
Trouble.
I love the
It's
song.
me.
song
Yeah.
is so bad.
No, it's not
No,
bad.
it's
I'm telling you,
amazing.
it's like an
Fits perfectly.
earworm.
The entrance was cool. Like with the whole, it's just Liv buying into
It just
this
felt
character.
Like, it felt like 2011.
It felt like Liv. I don't like it as much as Watch Me or original song.
Oh, yeah.
But I do like it.
You got to pull out something for WrestleMania.
It's just kind of a.
Not that.
I didn't know if this was like, because they kept playing it. I was like, this is going to be like part of her entrance, and then they're going to switch to like the laugh. And then it kept going, and then then she did it again on Raw. But like her singing it the whole time,
Was
you
great.
can tell she really likes it.
Yeah.
And it does fit her perfectly.
Oh, yeah.
But it's like trouble.
She
That's
doesn't
me.
really sing it. It's more of like a speaking sing.
She is not a great singer, but
No.
I
Who
cares? I
do
didn't need her,
still
yeah.
enjoy it. Like I actively enjoy it.
It was
Liv.
a
I
great
don't.
entrance.
I am not the target demographic for this music genre.
That's okay, Blake.
So I will continue to actively hate
You
it.
root for.
You're an LA Knight fan.
Yeah.
True. I liked it.
All right. So let's see who predicted this.
I
one.
definitely picked.
I got it right.
So I went Vicaire, so I'm wrong. Brett, wrong. Matt, correct.
I said Steph.
And Blake, wrong. There you go,
Steph
Matt.
I was
should've
expecting
won.
a turn from.
Shouldn't have.
But
Roxanne
it
and
does fit with
Raquel.
Liv having the belt back. Now,
Just feels right.
how they go on with this,
Who knows?
yeah.
So-
There's to me in two very easy ways you go on with this.
Well, yeah.
Maybe even 3.
So the next thing we add up, we had John Cena coming out to announce the attendance, which, by the way, only 50,000.
10,000
I
less than last year.
told all of you. I told all of you she was pregnant. I said it from the beginning. She wasn't back, and it was because she was pregnant. You all were wrong, and I was right.
So Bianca Belair comes out. Me and Blake were sitting here. We were streaming it, and I'm just like, holy crap, it's Bianca Belair. She comes out, right? And the first thought that comes in my mind, she's wearing that big blue dress. I'm like, is she pregnant?
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that.
I didn't want to say it because I didn't want to be wrong. And then when she unzipped it and I saw the bump, I was like, whoa.
It was so cool. Her like doing it with the dress.
Yeah.
It was a cool moment.
It was good.
I think she's 6 months in.
No, 3 months.
3 months?
3 months.
Oh, well,
That's what
either
she
way.
said.
Shout
Got
out
plenty
Tez.
of time to get that finger surgery soon.
Yeah.
She'll be back.
So
with-
did she work us with the finger surgery post?
Could have, honestly.
She might have.
We got worked. We got
Oh my
worked
God.
so insanely hard. So the night one attendance was 50,816, but counting Bianca Belair's child,
Yeah.
817. Good for her. I'm happy.
Cena was genuine. He looked pretty happy.
Cena got a C plus. Bianca Belair got an A for that segment. Nice.
That sounds out. Cena is just. You didn't need John Cena. to be
Cena's
better.
the corporate guy.
corporate Cena. So then we
Cena felt like he was on SNL or like the Jimmy Fallon show, not at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
now to the main event: Cody Rhodes against Randy Orton. So this match, before it even begins, Pat McAfee just gets taken
Whoa,
out.
hold on. Before it
Kind
even
of.
begins, phenomenal entrance by Cody.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
The 4 stages of road.
Yeah.
Oh, that was sick.
Now personally, Undashing probably my favorite.
Wow.
Undashing Cody Rhodes, OG Cody Rhodes, Stardust, and then the American Nightmare. It was really cool. That was all of like the big time entrance. They did a lot of these where like the big time entrances were very like nostalgic and bringing people
Yes.
back. But yeah, this one Cody's was cool. I mean Randy. So then
Randy's, you don't need another-
Randy had the,
Randy's
Randy had the
they're
big
gonna
snake.
sing it.
Yeah, that was cool. It
Randy
looked
the
like
Big
the. You ever seen those like videos, like the raves, and it's like the background video. It's like
Oh,
just a
yeah,
random
yeah.
thing.
Yeah,
that
like-
was the snake.
Yeah. So Pat McAfee eventually gets taken out as he was giving Orton a hype promo as Alicia Taylor was announcing both their names.
He's also flipping off everyone the entire time.
He did. He blasted Rhodes with a mic, and then the brawl went to the outside. Jelly Roll then arrived and elbow dropped McAfee
Shout out Jelly.
through the announcer's table. And did you guys saw it? The front of the announcer's table exploded.
Yeah, with the
like,
wood.
into pieces.
Yeah.
I was like, holy crap!
Shout out Jelly Roll.
You remember what I said during the stream?
What?
I said if Jelly Roll hadn't lost as much weight as he had, it would have been a bigger impact.
All right, bro. That's just terrible. Jelly Roll is an inspiration.
He is an
To me, at least. I love this part.
Yeah.
So then the match finally goes through. It was overall a very good match. A lot of back and forth.
It was a good match, yeah.
But then eventually, towards the end, obvious classic ref bump shenanigans. Pat McAfee comes out in a ref shirt with the neck
And a
brace
neck
on,
brace.
and then he gets RKO'd by Randy Orton.
Yeah, because Cody kicked out.
Yep. And then Randy loses.
What? This is really dumb.
And then after,
no. We're not
then
done.
after Randy loses, he just punts Cody and leaves.
Holds the title up.
Y'all, if y'all want to go first, because
This was awful.
I'm in the minority, I loved it.
It was cool, but like,
I
really?
love how this all worked out. Because, okay, I will admit, I don't really know where you go with Randy Orton from here. That's a little bit of a problem.
There is nowhere.
It's a little bit of a problem. But Cody winning and the way he did, great. Because then WWE has been teasing this for back from a year of the punt. And there's not been a punt. And this was the time to do it. It wouldn't have been as impactful if it would have been in the match. But doing it after Randy had lost and then drilling him with that punt and Cody actually getting hurt because of the punt. That's why it's banned. It was perfect that he actually did it, and Cody got hurt because of it, and his eye is messed up. Awesome. I love it. I love Cody winning. I'm a big Cody Rhodes guy, though, so everybody tries to hate on him. I love him. I'm completely fine with how this
like-
played out.
I'm sure you guys agree. I don't get where they go from this.
Yeah, you just got to run it back at Backlash. Like it did nothing.
No, don't run
No,
it back.
do not run it back.
What do you do then?
So
what
then,
does Randy
okay,
do?
well, then that's the thing, right? If you don't run it back, then
Who's
why did
stepping
Randy
up?
hold the title up before he left?
Who knows? But it shouldn't be run at Backlash.
What are they
I
going
feel
to do
like
then?
Save it for SummerSlam and add somebody.
That's-
Because
they
can't
obviously they
take
don't
it
know
that
where they're
long.
going.
That's what I hate about Backlash is that they just recycle these Mania matches that they didn't want to end, which then it's underwhelming. Unless you do something really crazy, which then why not just do it at Mania?
Well, originally I thought this was going to lead to Cody and Joey Roll versus Randy and Pat McAfee, but that is not happening anymore.
I'll just say it. I thought this entire match was just dumb from the jump.
You're a Cody hater, man.
Not even that. I thought this entire match was dumb. Jelly Roll's fine. Regardless of Jelly Roll, as like I thought him and Pat being involved with this match was entirely dumb. I thought Pat getting RKO'd and Randy doing a complete like 360 where he's good Randy, bad Randy, good Randy, bad Randy. Now he's back to bad Randy. He punted him after the match. I agree with Brett about the punt being more meaningful after the match. I'm just so confused on where you go with Randy, and also where does Cody go? Because Fatu is now beefing with Roman. I'm sorry for jumping ahead.
Whoa, spoiler.
You guys have already spoiled it like 3 times.
No,
I haven't.
I did.
Yeah, I know. That's
Yeah,
why
they
I pointed to
have,
them.
yeah.
Hands up.
I
guys.
did.
And Drew is going off to film something. So
Highlander,
where
yeah.
does Cody go? That's where I want to know.
I've got ideas.
We'll see on Monday.
He's quarterback.
I think this
But
would
like,
have.
everybody wants the other belt.
Nah.
There is nobody for Cody.
I think this
He's
would
going
have
to
been
carry
better.
SmackDown, man.
Did you guys see the original pitch for this? Like the original planned storyline for
With
how this was
Aleister
gonna go?
Black. Yeah.
yeah.
Because this would have been so good. Even if Randy had lost, you could have done Cody Aleister Backlash.
Aleister
And that would've been
Black
really
is
cool.
just not good.
Though Aleister
Because
Black
he's
would
being discount carrying cross.
Yeah, he's
Like him by himself, entirely by himself, is great. I don't know why they gave him.
yeah. Aleister Black is a main eventer.
I understand why,
hate
'cause
to-
they're
I hate to
married,
tell
but-
you, he's not right now.
Not right now.
No.
So it doesn't matter what he was in the past or what he could.
Okay,
be.
but once again, if we play devil's advocate here, if Randy wins, what do you do then? It's not like Randy's going to be champion for a year. It's who else is going to beat Randy Orton besides Cody Rhodes?
I just think
so.
it-
What do you do with Randy Orton if he wins? Answer me that.
Royce Keys.
No. I thought if Randy wins, it's easier to go back to him versus Cody down the line because I think it's easier for that to happen rather than if Cody wins, it's harder for Randy to bounce back at a later date to take it. It's just easier for them to recycle and give it back to Cody at a later date.
See, I think people would have complained because they were
Why'd
just
you-
being like, "Oh, they took the belt off Cody and then gave it right back to him again."
Well, people are going to complain about everything. That's why this business is amazing.
I think this is the right move,
So
and I will stand
I
on it.
don't know what the right move was.
this
We'll find out.
I think involving Pat from the beginning was a bad move.
Oh, yeah.
And they made the best out of it that they could. If this would have just been Cody Rhodes versus a heel Randy Orton, people wouldn't be complaining.
Yeah.
it's because they overcomplicated like everything in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because adding
They
Pat
wanted to
McAfee,
add Pat.
adding Jelly Roll. It's like
Okay. For the people complaining about Jelly Roll, you're wrong.
It's
because
not-
all anybody did was complain about Pat McAfee. The only thing Jelly Roll did in this feud was get RKO'd by Randy Orton. He had no other involvement with that. And then in this match, he took out Pat McAfee and was not seen for the rest of this match, unlike Pat McAfee. Jelly Roll did nothing wrong.
It is not Jelly Roll's fault that he was involved in the match. And you said it first. It's it's WWE's fault for putting Pat McAfee in this match because then they had to put another celebrity in this match, so they had to throw in Jelly Roll.
Jelly Roll wasn't involved in that. Jelly Roll.
No, just involved with the feud. Like he was involved with the feud, and you cannot deny it. He was involved with the feud.
let me tell you, you know what? It would have been a lot better if you had 2 celebrities, Jalen Brunson and Tyrese Halliburton, because they've actually squared off once on WWE television.
Bring back Travis Scott, I guess.
One's in the playoffs.
Yes.
Is that,
George
if that's
Kittle
where
in
he
there.
wants to go.
Yeah, Kittle was there. Gronk was there. Could have
Yeah.
done Kittle Gronk tight end battle, but whatever.
I was expecting to see videos from the Gronk after party.
Oh no. So this match got a D rating. We all predicted Randy,
little
so we're all
harsh.
wrong.
Best part of this was when Cody
D
went up-
rating is really
I was
hard.
gonna say,
Yeah.
I know I complained about this match.
The
but
match
it wasn't like
the match
that
itself was
bad.
was solid.
Yeah.
This is like they put this worse than like some of the other matches.
Now, we will say this. Night 1 of this WrestleMania was god-awful.
it
This was
the
this
worst
was
night.
TKO's WrestleMania.
It was
Yeah.
the worst it has ever been. It
This-
was worse than last year.
By far. This was the worst WrestleMania I can think of probably since, like,
What was it? 30?
32.
32?
No, 30 was a great
No, it
WrestleMania.
wasn't.
Great
It was
start for my
32.
first
What was,
one.
what- 32 wasn't New Orleans.
32 was the Dallas one with
No.
the big star.
No, that was 38.
38, no.
Well, there's
38.
multiple.
They
in
ran
Dallas.
Dallas.
Did they
twice
run
last
Dallas?
30 was New Orleans.
30 was New Orleans.
Because that was Daniel Bryan Miracle on
WrestleMania
Bourbon Street.
32 was
WrestleMania 32, Dallas, Roman.
Yes.
Like I said,
Roman Triple
Well,
H.
okay, because I was thinking of 38 because
Yeah.
38 was also Dallas.
in Dallas,
'Cause
yes.
that was Roman Brock with the big star.
Because 31, I think WrestleMania 31 is one of the best WrestleManias of all time.
Was that Jersey?
So
No, it
Jersey
was-
was 29.
No, 31 was New York City. That's the heist of the century with Seth at the end.
That's
That's the roller coaster one.
no 31 is that's
The
San
roller
Francisco.
coaster was later. That's
I
like
thought-
36.
35 was
I thought that
Orlando.
Like 34, 35. The one where the Hardys returned.
That's Orlando.
I thought that was like 29.
That's the roller coaster one.
35
Yeah,
was
the big
I'm talking
roller
about 31. That was the play button one.
that was
Yeah.
Triple H was the Terminator.
At MetLife, right?
Yeah, at MetLife.
Yeah.
no the one with the play button was and
No,
Levi
the play
Stadium.
button is 31.
Hold on. Let's go to 31 and confirm it.
WrestleMania 31.
Levi Stadium
WrestleMania 31 was the one with Sting, and it was the play button.
at Levi Stadium in San
Yeah,
Francisco.
it was at Levi.
Okay.
So you're both right.
That was where Triple H took on Sting.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Enough about past manias. Let's
That
go
mania is
from
great.
let's go from TKO mania to WWE mania. Night 2 of WrestleMania was a
This-
lot better.
A lot
Yeah.
better.
A lot better.
Because this, okay, and again, a lot of night one was ruined by injuries.
Yeah.
From start to finish. A lot of it. Because I could name 3 easily. The tag team match was affected by injuries. Seth Gunther, that whole thing could have been completely different. It could have been affected by injuries. You could have done a Gunther LA night, just regular, if you would have. And then I even think the main event of Cody Randy, this was always supposed to be Kevin Owens facing
Yeah.
one of them.
Yeah, I agree.
By the way, in that match, that springboard Cody Cutter into the RKO, that was beautiful.
Yeah, it was good.
All right. On to night 2, the first match was Brock Lesnar, Oba Femi, which once again was a bit of a short match, but
This-
good nonetheless.
This was perfect. Oba is the second most over wrestler in WWE right now.
Who's the most over?
Roman Reigns.
It's Roman, Oba,
Trick.
long drop.
Yeah. Oba Femi is so, and it is just so satisfying watching Oba. And you gave him the big stage, and he delivered.
I mean, like they're literally building him like he cannot be beaten. He
building him
manhandled Brock. He ate an F5, got back up, hit a chokeslam, fall from grace.
It was awesome how they did it because
didn't
they
no
started
sell
off the
that.
match with Oba dominating, and then Oba kind of got a little bit cocky. Brock got him. Brock caught him outside when he drove him into the ring post. Gnarly, right on the back. It was loud too. And then Brock took some offense, got a couple suplex in, then hit the F5. Oba pops up, chokeslam, fall from grace. Game over. Great.
Yeah, and potentially retired Brock Lesnar.
I don't think so.
No, we're not done with Brock Lesnar.
It looked like a shoot. It looked like it was
The only-
his audible.
Yeah, and we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it later why I don't think it's also true. But Brock did throw up the X.
Yeah.
But we'll talk about it. This is all leads up to storylines on
A
Raw.
lot of emotions from Brock and Paul, but he did leave his gloves and his boots in the ring.
Yep.
So on the
Paul
surface,
got in, big hug.
on the surface, it looked like that was it for
Yeah.
Brock. Which, I mean, not a bad way to go out.
I
Like, yes,
thought it
you
was-
lose, but you're building up a
Still
guy
Femi.
who's like
Yeah.
going to be headlining Mania for 10 years.
He's not. I'm going to say it. He's not going to retire just because of where SummerSlam is.
That's a good point. And then
Where's
also we got to
SummerSlam?
remember.
Uh-oh.
There's remember that favor,
Yeah, we'll talk. Yeah,
the Paul Heyman favor.
we'll talk about it all.
We'll
Yeah.
we'll get to that. But this one was given an A+ by Bleacher Report.
Yeah, perfect.
Phenomenal. I think we all said Oba.
Yeah, good way to start out ESPN broadcast.
Yeah. It
By
was
the way, it
very
only got like 1.8 million viewers.
What, Mania? Or
Yeah,
on ESPN?
night 1 was 1.62 million on ESPN 2. Night 2 on ESPN proper 1.82 million.
That's not bad. For national television, not horrible. Next up, we had the IC title ladder match. Half the people got jobber entrances during our commercial break. Shout out TKO.
Yeah, it was messed up.
But besides that, the ladder match was really good.
It was great.
It was great.
Stole the show
Penta picked up the dub.
and give Penta his frickin' flowers, man.
Yeah, give everyone their flowers. JD
was-
McDonough was the MVP in my
This
opinion.
was a good match. Rusev looked great.
Rusev looks great. Young OG, he's so good. He is so
Like
good.
honestly, the person who probably did the worst in this match was Rey Mysterio,
yeah.
which
he
he
even
was
in the match?
he was
I don't
kind of
even
shoehorned in at the end.
Yeah, he was old. He's old. He can't. And then Dragon Lee. I can't believe you guys are actually trying to convince Joe Dragon Lee could win this match.
Amen.
Wait,
The WWE has 0 points for Dragon Lee.
What? Who thought Dragon Lee was going to win?
Nico.
I said don't be surprised. I did say don't be surprised, but I'm glad Penta
He would
won.
have been like the
If-
fourth option.
If you were going to change titles, it was going to be Javon Evans.
Yeah, but I'm really happy Penta got to keep the belt.
I mean, we had some great moves. We had, I think, Rusev go through a ladder.
Rusev,
Yeah,
no.
Rusev got OG.
Yeah.
card.
He launched, I think it was Penta launched Ray off the ring, over the ropes, into Rusev, who then
and then
landed
they-
in the
Yeah, the
ladder
pop
on
up
the
and then
outside.
the ladder on the outside. 'Cause people forgot about it. The Mexican Destroyer
There's
on the
two
ladder.
of them.
from the ladder to JD McDonough.
JD
Wow,
I thought
don't-
JD died.
I don't know how JD puts himself in these situations with his concussion history. I saw that and I was like, oh
I
my
thought he
gosh,
died.
this is a terrible idea.
JD was my MVP because that Mexican Destroyer and the Spanish Fly.
Yeah, Spanish
Well,
Fly.
he's just so good at selling.
Yeah.
and that's what I love about wrestlers. Wrestlers that can really sell a move. A guy like a Dolph Ziggler, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
JD's right
A guy
there.
that just like you get hit with a chop, looks like you just got shot by a shot.
But I like genuinely thought JD was dead.
Yeah, JD's the good
I
seller.
thought he died after
Now,
the
I would
Mexican
say probably
Destroyer.
my favorite moment was the OG cutter, even though I thought it was a little dumb because Rusev kind of jumped off the
Jumped
ladder.
off the ladder, but still,
Yeah.
it was
It was
cool.
awesome. But overall, very good match. Penta picked up the dub. We all said Javon, right?
No, I said Penta.
I said Javon, I think.
I said Javon. Brett said Javon. Matt said Javon. And Blake said Penta.
Let's see here.
I'm still now 3-0 in terms of ladder matches that I've seen. They've all been retained.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. Next up, U.S. title match. Sami Zayn, the champion, taking on Trick Williams with Lil Yachty. This was the 80 yards
Bo.
of toilet paper.
This was the worst match of night, too.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
probably.
I agree.
It was great.
I
though.
just that's the thing. Like I said earlier, I didn't mind the Trick entrance. It's just I didn't like how Yachty just kept ad-libbing.
No, but, okay, guys.
Who cares?
Yeah. This whole match is pointless.
Yeah.
Because you didn't advance any
It
storylines.
should have just been Mello. Literally Trick versus Mello.
Or triple threat.
I didn't even care about Sami Zayn being in this match. Spoilers, he lost.
You didn't do anything with Sammy. You didn't have like a heel moment. You didn't have, maybe he's gonna, finally turn heel.
he turned to heel at Kill Tony when he said
He-
the R word.
Sammy kind of had like shades a little bit in this match. Like there were specks.
Yeah, but
of a heel
not
turn.
not what it should have been.
This is like Sami
And then
Zayn.
Trick wins, whatever.
This is like peak Sami
Hit a
Zayn
sick
though.
trick
It's like
shot.
hinting at the heel turn, like changing character, and then he just doesn't. And it's like holier than thou. He's gonna come and be like, "Nice stuff, Trick. You got the best of me, but I'm gonna come back good as ever, hot dog." Or he's gonna go after the WWE Championship.
I really didn't care as long as Trick won. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I guess storylines, like, yeah, you didn't advance anything, but that was never what this match was going to do anyways.
And that's what the U.S. title. That's just like the workhorse title. Like that's the open challenge title.
Well, hopefully
Which I'm
Trick
No
will
more
not-
open challenges,
Hopefully Trick
though.
will not have any open challenges because it's kind of annoying.
Hopefully Trick will be a champion.
Yeah, and we don't do these stupid open challenges every week.
Next up, cinema street fight between Dominic Mysterio and the Demon Finn Balor, which I really liked how they presented the Demon.
Two great entrances.
Yes.
Dom,
Yeah.
King of the Luchadors, came out on the throne, had the AAA Mega Championship with the other mask.
Yeah.
Balor coming out. Thank God they didn't use the paint as a promotion for a sponsor. I was getting really nervous that
He's
like
gonna
he
come
was
out
going to
with, like, a
have
Slim
monster
Jim-
ghost or
like a
monster
slim-
energy
a Slim Jim on his chest.
painted as the demon. They
Mortal
didn't do it.
Kombat.
Yeah. The
Well,
demon,
that's what they did with Penta.
yeah.
Yeah,
The
he
demon,
couldn't do the. He normally like when he does like the Zero Mario, like for the pyro. He
yeah, he
like,
couldn't do
has his
pyro.
arms above his head, and then he does like this,
His-
like
his-
snaps his
his hat almost
hands.
fell off.
Yeah.
He was like doing like the
Yeah.
incomplete.
the issue with the ladder match was all luchadors had red on, full red attire.
Yeah.
All four of them.
Yep.
Go back and look at it. They all four had red on.
No,
And even
who
JD
cares?
had black with red. I was like, I don't know what the red thing
Rusev's
is.
the only one that stuck out. And
Javon.
Javon really stuck out.
Javon cooked.
He had
But
6'7" on his jacket.
he did. Yeah, this was
This was a good match.
a good match.
I'm still going to stand by we did not need the demon
No,
for this
I
match.
agree
at
with you.
all.
I don't think we need
It was
the
a
Demon.
good match and everything.
It was cool to see the demon.
Yeah.
He got the win.
Wasn't needed.
How now do you capitalize on Finn Balor?
Well, that's what they did on Monday.
Yeah.
Spoilers, he won a match. And I'm so glad he shaved his beard. He looks so much better.
Nah, I missed the beard, man.
I was gonna say, I
Like,
like
beard was
the
cool, but
thick
like,
beard.
but now we get like prime Balor, but like no pants, just
I was
the
gonna
trunk,
say,
Yeah.
shaved.
thighs were out. For
Yeah.
Balor
Thighs
Club
were
is
out.
back.
The Balor Club's back. I think my favorite part about this entrance for the Demon was I didn't like the heart, but that's whatever.
You didn't like the heart when he went boop.
I
It
would
was
have
all
loved
right.
him.
He didn't like when he booped.
I liked all the
I wanted
sparklers that
another
went off.
super.
The
I wanted
confetti.
another supernatural.
I loved the confetti.
No.
Wanted more
That was
supernatural.
cool.
Bro, the confetti was cool, but man, I know Finn was walking down the ring. As soon as he was done, he was like, man, I hate this stupid confetti. It was all over his ring gear. He kept like having to throw it around. It was all in his face.
Actually, my least favorite part of this entrance, that stupid stick head he was holding up.
Well,
What
that was cool when he was like, oh,
I
It's
did
a
not like
shaman.
that.
I liked
It's the
it.
mask.
I,
the demon.
I wasn't a fan of it. I would have just preferred him just crawl the ring.
The demon paint looked really good though,
It did.
and it held up really good.
I wanted.
Yeah.
I wanted another supernatural moment.
No.
The demon does
No.
not need
We
to be
don't
need another one.
supernatural.
I genuinely thought once they had the heart, I was like, oh no, they're gonna do it again.
Yeah, no.
they're gonna, they're
does
gonna
not
loved
need
it.
any of
I
that.
loved it. Like I knew he didn't need it for the match, but I just think it's when he faced Roman and they had the supernatural like.
And
thing,
what happened? The ring broke.
I don't.
Screw the supernatural.
I don't
flopped around
care.
like a fish. His heart beat it, and he flopped around like a fish.
No, that part was cool until the ring snapped.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, either way, Balor picked up the dub. He won the street fight. Just a lot of kendo sticks, a couple chairs, a couple tables, and that was kind of it.
Yeah.
Not bad though. It was graded a B. Let's go through predictions.
We all
Who
picked.
got-
We all picked Finn.
Yeah.
Finn.
If I picked Finn, that means everybody else picked Finn.
We all picked Finn. Congratulations, we're all correct on that one. Jade Cargill, Rhea Ripley. Genuinely, this was like
Let me go first.
I didn't even watch it.
Let me go
I
first.
didn't.
Oh yeah, you have the most to say. But
Let me go first. One clap.
That's 2.
I'll give it 2 claps. I was saying I'll give it 2 claps. This was not half bad. Jade didn't do anything.
Yeah,
Rhea. This made me remember how good Rhea Ripley is. The way that Rhea is able to move as big as a women's wrestler that she is, it is so impressive watching her operate in a ring. Jade did not look half bad in this match. The Beachin or not Beachin and Mefab. Meechin and BFAB stuff, dumb. I will admit, Meechin looked like a completely different person.
Meechin looked jacked.
Yeah, I know.
Now,
It
I don't mind the Meechin thing because we got CEO.
Is it okay?
see, didn't he? But we got it. It happened. Okay, it's cool. Rhea, it was gonna like all the interference gonna cost Rhea. The way that when Jade had Rhea up for Jaded,
I was gonna say. I thought
and
this
Rhea
sequence-
slides under the Jaded into the Riptide. A fabulous counter. In the way Rhea slid on the mat, it's so smooth how she gets out. It was perfect.
Yeah.
A great ending.
Yeah, I thought Jade was better than she
Yeah.
has been. She didn't look as stiff as a board.
Yep.
Rhea's just Rhea. It's just what we expect at this point. Meechin.
That's something that Jade looked powerful.
She looked better.
Yeah.
We'll go with that. She still wasn't like tremendous as like
No.
she was built up to be, but she was better than she had been in any other match.
Yeah. Completely agree.
Like I think the pump kick that she does,
pump kick is so good.
is so sick.
Yeah.
I think that needs to be incorporated more into like her finisher of like she has a kick finisher like a front kick. Like
Yeah.
it's as powerful as like Rusev's kick was. Like
that
where-
to Jaded, yeah.
yeah.
The Jaded is for just Beth Phoenix's old move, which is
Yeah, but I
fine.
like Jaded. Jade's a great finisher.
So I will say I was playing Cody in Dynasty while this match was going on.
I was watching the IndyCar Long Beach race. I was paying 0
I
attention.
wasn't watching this match.
I went back and watched it, man. I thought it was pretty good.
It,
It's not good. I would give it like a C. C,
Yeah.
C plus.
yeah, I mean,
Didn't Jade hit the one wing angel?
Yes, Jade's
yes.
one winged angel was awesome.
And then Kenny Omega immediately went on Twitter and started talking about it.
Yep.
He was like, "Yeah, good on her."
So in this one, I went Jade for whatever reason. Brett, you went Rhea.
I went
Matt
Jade.
went Jade, and Blake went Jade. Good job, Brett.
I thought
you
it was
guys
going to
thought
be
Jade was gonna win?
I just didn't think with
We
Bianca not if I had known that
Yeah.
Bianca wasn't gonna if I had listened to myself and knew that Bianca was pregnant, I would have picked Rhea.
Hindsight 2020.
Mommy on top.
Mommy is always on top. But all right, let's get into the main event. Oh, actually, no.
No, we're
Before
not
that,
there.
We're not there. We're
yet.
not there yet.
We had the John Cena announcing night 2 attendance, which was around 55,000.
And everyone knew exactly what was going to happen this time.
Yep.
They had
So-
pyro for announcing that they had 10,000 less people than last year, by the way.
So in this one, The Miz and Kit Wilson interrupted Cena because Miz wanted his moment. And then Danhausen came out, flanked by many Danhausens.
We
He
can
was driving
say
the
it.
Danhausen mobile.
You can say it.
We didn't get express written consent. Little people.
The Little People Housens.
The
The
little
Little Housens. The Little Housens were
Minions.
great.
The minions.
And then he was like, sick 'em.
He told
Dog pile!
He told one of them to punched him in the
Yeah,
in
he
the,
did the
you know what,
and
and then
sure you
groin.
can him right in the groin.
And then the
he
dog
was
pile.
like, dog pile. And then Miz was like throwing them.
Yeah, this was
Because, okay, at first, when I was watching this back, I thought they were children.
no.
And then I saw Miz like hit one, and I was like, oh my gosh. And then I realized it was little people.
It's like, Mike, you can't do that. So Cena got a C in this. Danhausen got an F. No, Bleach Report's no fun.
What the heck, Dan? How?
Bleach Report is literally no fun. This was
Cursed.
I loved this.
Yeah.
amazing.
This is
I knew
an
the
A.
second Mike Mizanin, the Miz, got on the mic. I was like, yeah, Danhausen's coming out. It's great. The fans ate it up.
It was
Yeah.
amazing.
It was awesome.
I wish we had more stuff like this.
These
Instead, we had to
segments
get
were
ads.
These segments were just so unnecessary each time
Yeah, but
with
like,
Cena.
yeah, but I mean, just announcing the attendance. That's what the host does every year.
It was just unnecessary. Also, for the first time in a long time that I can remember, no Hall of Fame
Oh, no,
thing.
there was.
They did.
They do it on SmackDown.
No, they
No,
showed them.
It was
one-
on night 1.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, they did? Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't see
It was a
that.
night 1 thing.
AJ
Okay.
came out and they gave him the pyro.
I think it was actually before the main event.
I think so.
Okay,
Yeah.
because that's when they normally do it. Yeah.
They did it on night 1.
Also, fun fact: Acts of Demolition is a WVU grad.
Hey, shout out Axe.
There we go.
There we go. All right, on to the main event, and man, this was so good. Let's break this down bit by bit. The entrances.
Hold on, can I get to one thing first? And Brett, you're gonna absolutely tear me a new one for this.
Blake, I swear on everything good and holy.
If
Say it right now.
Roman's promo that he cut on Twitter was better than the one that he cut on Monday Night Raw.
Because he dropped an F-bomb.
No, because it was
Which
actually
one
like
on Raw?
the
most
last one
recent
where
one?
they basically said "I hate you."
Oh, the
except
apology
they
ones.
were like really toned down.
Wrong, perfect. You don't know storytelling. This, yeah, just we're gonna break it down bit by bit.
let's go
This
through the
is the greatest wrestling match that I can think. The only one that rivals it is Roman Cody.
Yeah.
Common trend.
They could have had more time with this one though.
Huh?
I thought they had.
I
plenty.
thought
This
they
one went
should
like
have.
half an
This
hour.
one was a long,
I was gonna say,
amazing wrestling
this one,
match.
This one went for 30 minutes,
Dude,
I
you
know, I
just-
still
you
think-
just don't understand.
No,
this.
I think the ending sequence is kind of weird. Maybe it's because I'm so
Oh my god!
The ending sequence was the
No,
best part.
no. We are not talking about it until we get there.
Fine.
Oh my god, I can't believe he just said that. Whatever.
No, I can
We'll
ex-
get to- we'll
I will
Shut.
explain
Silence
myself.
from you, freshman.
I will explain.
Can I? No. Well, you can have your chance later.
We
We're
will
breaking down
we will,
the start
we
of
will
it.
explain the ending
Yes.
once we get to the ending. Let's talk about the entrances. Roman coming out, phenomenal entrance with the drums.
The tribute to the bloodline.
Yep.
And then the singer, as soon as that singer walked out, it was over. Roman was not losing this match.
Brought back the OG theme.
The drums, everything, and then as soon as
I
it's
am
done,
greatness.
the dun 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 and the immediate choir sing, I was like, oh my god, he brought the old theme back.
This is if it wasn't for WrestleMania 39 with the pianos
Mm-hmm.
and him having the double belt, it would have been the greatest. It would have been the greatest.
This is the second one.
This is the second best because WrestleMania 39 will, in my opinion, is the greatest entrance of all time. Nothing will ever top Roman Reigns at his peak.
The pianos.
The pianos, they all stand up when he
belts.
comes out with the belts, Paul Heyman and everything.
It
It is the greatest entrance I have ever seen and possibly the greatest entrance since probably Shawn Michaels on the zip line.
Yeah.
Cody returning.
No.
Cody returning.
No,
not
not
comparable.
even in the
I
same
would say one
stretch.
of the other best entrances was Punk's.
Punk's was
Yes.
loved Punk's entrance.
They
Ring
used
of
his
Honor.
Ring of Honor.
The
thing.
Ring of Honor theme song, elite.
I also love the new where the music doesn't start until he goes to it's clobbering time.
Yep.
I love it.
Also, let's talk about this too, because I noticed this. I haven't seen a lot of people talking about it. Punk's jacket and
Yeah.
ring attire, completely New Orleans colors.
Yeah.
Just one big flick to TKO.
Yeah,
the fact that he fully went New Orleans with this stuff, because that's where WrestleMania was supposed to be, and they moved back to Vegas. Awesome. I noticed that, and I was like, that's such a tiny detail. But
and
man,
gold.
that is CM
I saw
Punk.
the back of the jacket and was like, huh, that's New Orleans. That's very
Awesome.
New Orleans like.
And then the Larry patch.
Yep. The Larry Patch looters, they had a couple of employees at W that passed away in the
Yeah.
past couple months. They were on the jacket. Overall, the entrance, I
Phenomenal.
agree with you, Matt. Waiting for the music to start until after he does it, it's clobbering time. I didn't like
think
how he cut himself off halfway through.
Yeah, when he said it's claw, I wish you would have done.
Well, I
because
think-
usually he says it's and then lets them say it clobbering time.
I think he tried to do it like the Usos, where it's Oos,
Yeah.
and then they say those, and he was just going, it's club.
That might have been pre-recorded.
But
though.
he did it for Monday Night Raw when he came out on the Raw After Mania. He said the whole thing.
Yeah, it's
it
clobbering time,
felt
yeah.
a lot better.
I think they should save that for like special occasions. Like it should be normally just Colton's personality plays and he comes out, but like the big like PLEs like WrestleMania.
Well, I'm sure they'll do that
Yeah,
because they can't do it every
They'll
time.
have variations. Like if he's running out to like save someone,
Yeah.
they'll just
Yeah.
go straight. Yeah,
I just think his normal entrance should just be the music starts and then he comes out.
But my favorite part of it was the Ring of Honor theme. Oh, it was so,
was so
good.
good to see
the
Ring of
drone
Honor
shot
theme.
from him sitting on top of Allegiant Stadium.
That was cool.
To the flashes to all of his old Ring of Honor stuff, ECW,
the spiky hair,
WWE,
the
all of
boost.
it.
The kiss,
It was-
holding up the belt.
Perfect. It was perfect. So then and only then, we get to the ring, and man, they
This-
go at it.
This is a 5-star.
Yeah.
There's no.
I think Dave Meltzer said this was one of the best WWE matches he's ever seen.
This from start to finish. I literally sat here and read a 20-minute article earlier about this match and like somebody over, and it is so perfect. Everything in this match was
Amazing.
wrestling. This is like what WWE is built for. I don't know how you want to like talk about this, like just perfect.
If it wasn't for Cody Roman at WrestleMania 40 and possibly 39, because 39 was just as good.
39 was just no, yeah. 39 was just as good.
I would
but
say 40 is the greatest match I've ever seen.
40 had the storytelling.
40 had everything going for it. It's kind of hard to even compare it because of how peak 40 was. But if it wasn't for 40, I'd say this is the greatest match in the last decade.
I think the biggest discrepancy is the fact of like them having to justify the ref not disqualifying Roman using the stairs or not counting him out.
Well,
Oh, well.
They explained it on commentary. It's the main event of WrestleMania. You're
Yeah.
not
Step
going to DQ
aside.
him.
Step
At
aside.
that point, just make it a no DQ match.
no,
No,
do not
no.
make it a no DQ.
Or at the very least, make it no count out.
No.
Okay,
There's
but
there are
also-
rules.
You don't need that.
Roman Roman going to the guillotine was my favorite part of the match. I was like, "Oh, please win via guillotine! Please win via
So
guillotine!"
and just leading up to this, everything that was happening in this match, though, it's just little references of everything that these characters are built on. The constant back and forth. Punk knowing how to get to Roman, Roman knowing how to get to Punk. What led to that guillotine was Punk putting on the Uwafawa
Yeah. Yep.
and doing the taunt. But even before that, the first time Roman did the taunt, the Uwa, and Punk hit him with the running knee in the corner. Then, later in the match, Roman is outside the ring and he does the Uwa. And before he does it, he looks over his shoulder to make sure Punk is down before he does it. That is little things that make storytelling so amazing. Roman learning on the fly from a mistake he made in the match and immediately changing it to benefit him. Punk, the Uwafawa grabbing it, knowing that was going to infuriate Roman and wake up another side. But CM Punk doesn't care because he's CM Punk. The whole point of this match was two people that had convinced themselves of their truth. And on one side it's Roman Reigns, and one side CM Punk. Punk's battle of being the best in the world. But at the end, his body gave out on him. And then on Roman's side, there was a moment in the match where the double down, when they were in the middle of the ring, and everybody's sitting there, and Michael Cole goes, "This is a pivotal moment in the match." He says that live on air. And then that's the moment where, in years past, here comes the Usos, here comes Solo, here comes Jacob. Nobody
this year.
came.
And
Roman
That's the best part.
Roman did this by himself. And at the end, Punk had it the whole time. The elbow through the table, everything. It was so perfect. The GTS, Roman falls on Punk's shoulders.
Another shield call. We got another shield call back.
All three members of the Shield have done that
the
specific
fall back
thing.
into it, but Roman's the only one to kick out.
He has him on the Roman didn't kick out.
Or really, the only time Roman.
He has him on the thing. Punk has him up in one. And Punk's back gives out.
He's too old.
Perfect. The perfect symbolism of the best in the world. Age didn't define him because he was better, and it caught him right there in that moment. And then it's the look in each other's eyes, and Roman winds up, spear, 1, 2, 3. Amazing from start to finish. Nothing. This match was perfect.
God,
The storytelling, Roman doing it by himself, though,
and we're back.
was the
We are so
ultimate
back.
thing. No shenanigans. Punk was amazing. The trash talk of Roman calling him old.
We're so back.
This match right here saved WWE.
We are so back.
Yeah, this felt like the WWE that everyone.
This was WrestleMania.
This was the fans mania. Night 1, that was TKO nonsense.
This was
this
WrestleMania.
like when we say night 2 was so much better.
And I hope that's on purpose. I hope that. I know Paul Veskin didn't actually do this, but I hope that deep down this was like a message to
plan.
TKO.
Like,
To
of
Ari
saying,
Emanuel.
We'll give you one night,
Yeah.
and then we'll show you our night, and you'll see the different reactions.
Yeah.
Because for the people that actually care, like, yes, night 1, if you want to bring in new fans, big names, sure, I understand that. But for the people, you already have a big enough fan base. For the people that really care, the people that watch like us every single week, this means something to
This
us.
is phenomenal.
This means something.
Now, Blake, how are you going to say that this match, wasn't as good as we've been saying?
This is one of the best
Well,
matches I've ever watched.
It's not that. It's just more of I was expecting something because I'm so indoctrinated to this idea that these main events have to have some sort of outside shenanigans, some sort of extra thing. This is like the last time that there wasn't a WrestleMania main event match with some sort of outside interference was Rock and Roman versus Cody and Seth at WrestleMania 40. Before that,
rules.
no, that was to
to
set up the.
decide.
Oh yeah,
Right.
that yeah. Well, even then,
yeah.
the
But
Rock.
there were shenanigans.
And
Usos
yeah,
were
yeah.
involved.
Well, then you can go back to Usos versus Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens.
Well, this is I get where you're coming from, but this is because of the fact that you're relatively new to watching this.
Yeah.
stuff.
So
We've been around,
And he's wrong, because this was so much better because nothing else happened. You didn't need anything else. You didn't need shenanigans. You needed a wrestling match.
Yep.
This was the gripe at the end of the run with Roman, because you had those moments of dominance with Roman, and then at the end, it felt like Roman couldn't win by himself.
Yep.
This needed Roman by himself to prove
and it happened.
that he could do it.
Like I would say, like the last time I saw really a match this good with no interference was probably Daniel Bryan winning at Mania,
Sheesh.
or maybe Kofi Mania, Kofi Mania 2.
Kofi Mania. Well,
There's been some.
There's been some, but that Daniel Bryan moment, that one was like through all the odds, he got it done.
yeah, because even he had fought Triple H.
Yeah, he wasn't even in the match to begin with.
Yeah.
Seth Roman at the Roman back in 2023 was amazing.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
in terms of like purely Mania matches, I get where you're coming from because of the fact
Oh,
it's
Mania.
been the last like 4 years. It's been
Because
bloodline
he's expecting those,
shenanigans.
but like, because like,
Even SummerSlam too, because
but there's
you had
two different things. Like this one didn't need the shenanigans, all the stuff. WrestleMania 40 with everything that happened,
the
that needed it.
Yeah.
That felt like an Infinity War moment with, here comes Soul Skull, but here comes John Cena. Here comes the Usos. Here comes
Sammy and
John
Kevin.
Cena.
yeah,
Rock, Undertaker.
yeah, and then all of that. Like that was that match. It worked. This it wouldn't have. This was like just 15 years worth of so much stuff. Not even 25 years worth of stuff.
I mean, the fact that Punk's the reason Roman got up to the main roster in the first place. And now
good.
Roman's the one that finally toppled him in his first true WrestleMania solo main event.
Roman's post, he was like, he said, "I still hate you, but there's
You
no
don't get
denying
kidding.
what we did in this ring."
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
it's cinema. It
Yeah,
really
even
is.
even SummerSlam this year, you had Punk win clean and then get cashed in on night
Yeah.
2. John Cena wins clean, or John Cena loses clean, and then he gets beat
Didn't
up by
need
Brock
that.
Lesnar.
Yep, didn't
Like,
need any of that. You
I'm
didn't
just-
need The Rock here.
I was seeing Roman standing there. I was like, "Who's gonna come out?" Like I was expecting someone,
It
like
was
The Rock,
perfect,
for
that
example.
shot of Roman with the belt.
It was absolutely perfect.
I don't have a problem with it. I just was expecting something. Like I was sitting there, just like, "That's it."
And seeing it,
I was expecting The Rock.
seeing it, I love Roman with this belt.
Yep.
Oh, it's amazing.
I don't know with like them like trying to make this whole thing like this is the working man's belt.
The secondary
cares?
championship.
Whatever. Yeah.
Hey, Roman apparently he's gonna be here all summer.
That's what he said in the post show.
And-
Post show
He's already going to be on Backlash.
was
which is
great. Roman saying that like I plan to make some real making his mic dropping like saying like I deserve this, like them still chanting. But
His Oba promo was
the
also.
Ova promo.
this that is what people don't watch the post. I don't give a crap about the post show, but the reaction that Oba got, and then him calling out Roman Reigns at the end, and then you have Roman Reigns who is so over, but by the end of him talking, the crowd is chanting Oba's gonna kill you. That right there, book it right now. I don't care what
No.
happens. I hate that it's Saudi Arabia, but that is WrestleMania all over. You do not touch it until WrestleMania.
And
It is
wrong.
I agree with
perfect.
Brett. It's too good to use on like a Backlash. The
I-
only other place
A
you use
back you
This will be
No.
SummerSlam because Mania will be
no.
Brock Roman.
Nope.
no, I don't think Brock
No,
will be in
Rock.
another Mania.
Rock.
Rock.
Rock's
sorry,
out.
Sorry,
Rock
sorry.
is not coming
Rock
back.
versus Roman 43. There's no way that doesn't happen.
Okay, let me tell you this right now. The Rock is not coming back to WWE.
The Saudi oil
From-
money.
From what I've heard, he actually might not. Like
Yeah,
the Rock
good.
might actually not because like
if
health
I could
issues.
choose right now, if I had a red pill and a blue pill of The Rock comes back and The Rock didn't, and this moment, I would choose The Rock not to come back.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
I'll play
would-
because I've been saying Rock Roman at 43 for the longest time.
Yeah.
If he doesn't make an appearance if he doesn't make an appearance by SummerSlam, then I'll agree with you for that. But if he has an appearance by or at SummerSlam, then I'm gonna say
Screw SummerSlam. If The Rock wants to be in the main event with Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 43, after Backlash, I need The Rock. If I'm WWE, I need explicit consent, and I'm gonna say, look, Dwayne, if you want to do this, I need 20 to 30 appearances,
Yep.
and that's not gonna
I
happen
need-
with The
I
Rock.
need- I need
so I
dates.
don't want it.
I think we'll be able to tell honestly after at Backlash.
No, I think it's
No,
too
because I
early.
genuinely think that's when if he was to come
He
back,
was gonna come back. That's when he's gonna
it
do
would be at Backlash because
not
I think
coming back.
We have
no, but I think I'm
Isn't
not
he
saying
f-
he's going to.
Yeah.
If he does, it will be at Backlash because it's going to be Jake. It'll probably be when we get to it, some sort of a bloodline feud.
But I'll
Isn't
also be
he
completely
going
honest.
to be filming Moana though? Like, isn't he still filming the live action Moana?
I have no idea.
I
what
would be
he's
done
doing.
within a month.
Look in dead honesty, if you could pick, would you rather have Roman Rock or Roman Oba? I don't think it's a close. I think Roman Oba clears anything that Roman Rock could be.
It doesn't matter what I think; it matters what TKO thinks.
Yeah, which I do agree with. I think if you want to capitalize on the hype right now, Roman Oba. But if you want the storyline that's going to bring in as much money as physically possible, you're going to go with Roman Rock.
You remember watching? Have you ever guys seen the WrestleMania 40 behind the curtain thing? It was like an hour long.
I don't watch that crap.
It was like an hour long documentary.
I
Where
don't
they
want
basically
to
said
know about the real stuff.
I'm with Paul Heyman. I think that's actually the worst thing WWE does is the
Yeah.
unreal stuff.
that was before Unreal.
Here's my thing is that and Oba is sick and I agree with you. He's the most over person and I love it. Love his entrance, love everything about it. It's just we've been waiting for Roman Rock for the longest time.
We've been waiting for years.
Yeah,
And me being like just Roman Rock has been like and I'll say it now, the match that trumps both of those matches is a Shield triple threat or Roman Seth.
If
Roman
you-
Seth anything,
Yeah.
I don't care what you say, is the biggest match that
agree.
anybody can make. It is the best match that you can make because that storyline between Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins is possibly the greatest rivalry that wrestling has ever seen.
Yeah, I completely agree. But triple threat's never gonna happen.
Yeah, well, let me dream.
Roman Seth, that is going to happen, just not yet, because neither of them are done.
I think that'll probably be their last match.
That's how they go out.
Yeah.
They with each other.
End of an era.
And then, but I mean, maybe this is just me, and I think it would be cool to have The Rock. But I'm gonna be honest, I don't care about The Rock right now.
Yeah.
The Rock, I think that dating back to the John Cena stuff, like I got so excited, and The Rock let me down. The Rock was very disappointing. He did nothing. The Rock with Cody and Roman and Seth, that was great.
Yeah.
Now then they tried to do it again with Roman, and The Rock wouldn't commit to WWE. So I've lost interest in The Rock. I care about Obafemi.
They need to give an audience a true reason to care about The Rock, not just, oh, it's The Rock, they're related. He needs to show up. Flat out. You need to show up and build something.
Yeah.
Like, you can't be like a Brock Lesnar where you show up every couple months and like, oh, big money fight.
Everything's in front of them. They just need nothing. It has nothing to do with like storyline or anything. It's just The Rock just needs to be there for dates.
But it's like the devil's advocate of like, you don't need to rush Oba Roman.
No,
but
not
at the
even.
same time, you don't have years to do it. Like
Yeah.
if it were me, I would do it right now. I would do WrestleMania 43, do Oba Roman.
It needs to be done within the next year.
I would do SummerSlam.
Why would you do SummerSlam?
Well, I will say SummerSlam is now 2 nights.
That's dumb. I don't care about
I
SummerSlam.
agree that it is dumb. If you're not going to do it at SummerSlam, or you're not going to do it at Mania, I think Rumble.
Why would you? No.
I would think
Definitely not
I
Royal
think
Rumble.
my thinking
Both of
is
them
it would be
Roman doesn't need to be in the doesn't need to be that Roman is like because if then your question because you have to have it at Mania because you have to either capitalize on Oba taking the belt or you can't do it at one of these other shows and get Oba beat because then it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, because like because I do think that there has to be
and Roman's not losing the belt unless it's at Mania.
There has to be something, I think, with Oba.
I mean, your best shot is probably Roman is in like 2 different feuds at the same time. We get Roman Oba at a different PLE that's not Mania.
When's
and then
King of the
there's
Ring?
and then there's like an interference or a DQ or something along those lines that costs Oba the belt, and then we finally build up to Oba versus Roman at Mania, and then that's where Oba takes it. Because I think you can't have because I agree with you in the fact that Oba Roman's is starting to get too big to be anywhere else but Mania.
Yeah.
All right, so we still got a little bit more to go through. So I'm glad you asked when's King of the Ring. We don't know yet, but the upcoming events we have 3 in May. We have Backlash on the 9th, Saturday Night's Main Event on the 23rd, and Clash in Italy on the 31st.
They're not doing a Clash in Italy.
They are.
Yeah, they are.
No. I'm saying they're not doing.
Oh no,
Brock.
no,
They're not doing. They're not doing Roma Oba.
No, we're
That
just
might
talking
be-
about the event.
Clash
That
in
might be
Italy.
Gunther.
The next time you're going to have a big event is SummerSlam, August 1st, August 2nd. Between that, you'll have Saturday Night's Main Event.
Money in the Bank?
Money in the Bank also, but that's September.
What?
Yeah, Money in the
Yeah.
Bank September 6th.
Always in September.
No, I thought it was in July.
No.
They kind of change it around.
Was
a
it in
little
July
bit.
last
I
year?
thought Money in the Bank was at near Christmas.
See, that's the thing.
Yeah.
I
I
normally
thought
thought that Money in the Bank was
because they
before
moved it because it
SummerSlam.
used to be before Christmas.
Oh, and
It
they
used to
moved
be
and then
before-
I thought they moved it to the middle of the summer before SummerSlam, so that if they had any cash-ins, because remember Priest won, and then cashed in he cashed in at Mania.
Yeah.
Who cashed in at SummerSlam? Mac and Drew cashed in.
Drew cashed in.
Yeah. So that is
No, Drew didn't
Who
cash
cashed?
in.
Somebody cashed in at.
Drew cashed
tried
in
to
at
cash
Drew
Clash
cashed
at a
in at
Castle.
Money in the Bank.
Oh yeah,
And then
cashed
he
in.
failed.
Drew cashed in the night he won it and then lost.
Somebody was it Tiff? Did Tiffy win it?
No, Tiffy cashed in on last SmackDown of the year.
SummerSlam, what you're thinking of at SummerSlam is Priest Gunther when Finn cost Priest and Gunther won.
Oh yeah, Cleveland.
Yeah.
And then
All right.
Survivor Series when Priest tried to cash in and Randy returned.
so.
Who won last year?
What?
Who won the Money in the Bank this year?
Drew McIntyre.
Yeah, because it was same
Yeah.
night.
And then Punk cost it.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's
Now
get
I
to
remember.
let's get to Raw and NXT. It's compared to Mania, obviously underwhelming, but
NXT had a pretty
I
good ending,
hate
though.
when Money in the Bank happens
and
when they cash in the
get
night
rid of it
of.
immediately.
Yeah.
Because what was it? Who was it? Who was the women's? Was it
Liv.
Liv.
Yeah, and Liv, and it immediately.
Yeah.
she cashed in on what, Ronda?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like,
Well,
quick-
that was that. I wasn't thinking of that. That felt.
Yeah.
That felt right. And if anything, but who won? Liv won this year. Who won this year for the women's one?
Was it not
Naomi.
It was Naomi.
Naomi.
And then
yeah,
she cashed in at
night of.
Evolution.
Yeah.
Yeah, Evolution, yeah.
Yeah. All right, Monday Night Raw, Raw after WrestleMania. So, Oba comes out just aura farming. He comes out and says the ruler has arrived, and then drops the mic and leaves.
Cold.
No,
Cold.
You know what this was?
What?
This is my yard.
This is my yard,
Yeah.
but the complete opposite spectrum. This is how this was supposed to be the Roman moment.
Yeah.
Yep.
When he came out and said, "This is my yard now," and
People like Oba.
Oba goes, "The ruler's here."
It's great. It's simple but amazing because as you said,
All it
it's,
needed.
It's the other end of the spectrum of when Roman did it. Everybody booed him.
Not everybody.
A fair amount.
No, everybody.
Not me.
When he beat the Undertaker at WrestleMania,
I've told you that Roman Reigns is my favorite wrestler of all time, dating back.
you're wrong, bro. That was god awful.
I didn't love it, but I didn't boo
Way to
him.
way to friggin' hitch your horse to Vince. Vince's little
my God.
lap dog. He was no big dog. He was a lap dog.
They're chanting "Thank you, Vince" during Stephanie McMahon's Hall of Fame speech. By the way,
I don't
They did,
care
yeah.
about the Hall of Fame.
So after that, we had Rhea and Io Sky team up against the Kabuki Warriors for whatever
Thank
reason.
God
It's
this is
over.
over.
It's over.
Thank God.
We're free.
Finally
We
over.
made it through this
So-
weird lesbian couple. It's over. God, I've hated it.
Ship Rhea off to SmackDown,
So
and let's move on.
Go be great, Rhea. Get ready for Tiffy
So
time.
they win, and now Rhea's going off to SmackDown. But before Rhea left, Liv
Liv-
Morgan
Oh,
was
the
sitting
Liv-
there. They looked
cinema.
behind.
Awesome.
that was
Cinema.
cool.
Awesome.
I think that's going to lead up to Night of Champions. Or
We're
is
getting
it-
a
is
belt,
that-
we're getting
is
a
that-
belt, we're
is
getting
that
a crown
title
jewel.
for
Crown Jewel is
We're
where they
getting-
do it now.
I saw something where it
Because
was.
it's not in Saudi, so we don't have to worry about that.
Where is it now? Is it? It's in Australia, right?
Yeah, it's in
Yeah.
Australia. They're
That was
doing-
where it was last year.
I think they're doing it again.
But you know what? Do you know what's going to happen though?
That it's or it's Canada.
People with eventually it's going to be Liv versus Roxanne or Liv versus Raquel. But I do think that Liv is going to go after Io Sky to get in Rhea's head eventually.
Bro, that angle of Rhea and Io where they look like they're just kissing. Have you seen that?
Yes.
Move back.
It might be in Saudi. It says
Well,
based
it's
on
not gonna be
current
there.
available reports, Crown Jewel is
Jeez.
expected to return to Saudi Arabia.
Did you guys see this by the way with Rio?
It's not gonna. Okay, well, Rhea won't be there because they're not gonna use the stupid bodysuits.
But the Liv Rhea look at the end, because it was such a fitting way, because their rivalry was so big for the women's division.
Still is.
And then both of them with the belts and now going off to different brands, and they finally are separated from each other. Awesome. Such a cool shot.
Oh, this just came out a minute ago on Wrestle Ops via Jelly Roll on YouTube. Jelly Roll says he and Pat McAfee had no business at WrestleMania 42.
Jelly Roll's right.
Jelly Roll knows ball, man.
You were right
He's-
all along.
He's right.
I told you.
Jelly
bro.
Roll did nothing wrong.
I told you not to hate on my boy.
I wasn't hating on Jelly Roll.
Screw Ari Emanuel.
I don't like Ari.
It's just the
Emanuel.
fact that he was there and he didn't need to be.
So
Love the
so
Raw,
now into the Monday Night Raw spoilers we hinted at earlier. CM Punk made his way out with no music and no video on the Tron, and then did the thing. He comes out, yaps. Cody Rhodes comes out afterwards with the very, very busted eye from the punt. And they go back and forth a little bit, and it ends with Cody holding up the title, and he said pretty much
Anytime, Punk.
This is Punk was saying championship opportunity fell in my lap, and even though I lost, I don't think
I'll be ready.
I'm getting old. I'm just gonna I'll be fine. It wasn't my night. Because then Cody comes out. You never know when another championship opportunity could fall in my lap.
I thought this was a weird.
It was weird.
It was
felt
a
really
weird promo.
Because Punk was like, "Oh, so you're trying to make me feel like?" Because Cody was like, "I'm standing here with the busted up eye, and you're standing here without a scratch." And Punk was like, "You trying to insinuate I'm a loser?"
And then he was like, "Well, why are you feeling like this? And you won, and I'm the loser.
And
I
then
lost."
they're booing Cody, and Punk's like, "No, it's my friend, it's my friend." It's
was a
mine. It's
weird-
mind games by Punk. But this was teased. This is a long time down the road because I think this is also WrestleMania.
you don't have much time left on this. Punk's going to retire in a couple years.
I think this is
And
WrestleMania.
Cody, I love him, but he's going to retire probably within the next decade, I'd say.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
He's what they're
Long time, man.
Roman's gonna retire within the next 5 years, probably.
they're a bunch of old heads.
yeah, this is.
Afterwards, you had Javon telling Penta backstage that he's still coming for the IC title. Ethan Page is on Raw.
Yes.
that dastardly grin.
All ego, and he took
IC
on.
title division is probably the best title division on Raw right now.
So Ethan Page comes out. He has his debut match against Javon Evans
amazing.
on
It was
Monday
great.
Night Raw.
Great
with
match.
Ethan Page picking
He
up the
won.
win.
Woo!
And then
Rusev was
Because
also-
of Rusev.
Rusev was also involved, and it was good.
Javon Rusev, great feud.
Yeah.
And then they'll transition into a fatal 4-way.
Yeah.
Best mid card division right now.
Well,
IC title's always
Well,
great.
yeah.
Yeah, this is really good.
I know, but they really bolstered it with this Ethan Page edition.
Well,
'cause-
Ethan Page on Raw was
I mean,
so perfect.
You knew that so many people from NXT were gonna come up. They were just waiting.
Ethan
like
Page
you knew
just-
all these things were gonna
Ethan
happen.
Page just also fits with Penta. Like that's
Yeah.
gonna be
Yeah.
such like a good like when.
Well, it's because
Ethan Pa-
Ethan Page hates luchadors. I mean, you remember what happened with Laredo,
Ethan
Laredo
Page-
kid.
He was
It's
the
just
triple
perfect in
it was
everything
the
he
triple
does.
A mixed tag team champion.
I hate Triple A.
Ethan A.
Chelsea Green.
Ethan A.
That
Ethan
was
Page
the
is
only reason I
perfect.
thought that he was going to go to SmackDown was because of the dynamic he already had with Chelsea.
Yeah, he could be fine outside. So afterwards, Liv Morgan comes out to the ring, celebrate her championship win with her theme song.
Trouble.
She puts over Vaquero for having a good fight, gasses herself up, and then gets interrupted by another NXT call-up, Sol Ruka.
Woo!
Amazing.
Hello.
This was not that good.
It wasn't that
What?
good.
The match wasn't.
It was a bit
all of it.
underwhelming. if I'm
This
being
was
honest.
not good. This did not need to happen, especially because Soul was literally having a last woman standing match the night after all of this. So in my mind, I'm not thinking that there's Soul's getting called up. This was like a showcase thing. I don't like this.
We didn't
I think there
really-
could have been so many better angles with this than
I mean,
to
why-
bring
why
Soul
not do,
up.
Why not do JC Jane?
It's just because Soul's the bigger name.
I also
think-
think Soul was really weird during all of this, if I'm
Yeah.
being honest.
I think from an NXT standpoint, it makes sense because we'll get to this, but she goes into the last woman standing match already have taken damage from that Liv Morgan bout. So she's like not at
Yeah.
100%. So that kind of saves her.
Well, she was
little
already
bit.
she was already gonna lose that match anyways.
Yeah.
And you knew with Sol Ruka being there that Zarya was probably gonna interrupt.
But the split second after Soul hit the Soul Snatcher,
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, Paige AJ Lee. I was like, there's no,
They're
like,
doing it.
For a split second, I was like, they are about to put Soul Ruka completely over and give her the belt and have this like huge upset,
And then
like Paige AJ Lee.
And then like, oh nope, there's Zarya.
But that's already happened. But I was like, for that split second, my mind immediately flashed back to Paige AJ Lee, and I was like, oh my gosh.
They're gonna do it. But
You never know.
Morgan ended up winning. I don't think the title was on the line.
No, it wasn't.
No,
No,
it was
It was
final
just,
match.
it was just a showcase match. But
The
either way-
title wasn't on the line?
No.
Nope.
What?
It
Yeah,
was
it was
just
just
a-
a-
The whole entire time I thought the title was on the
just a
line.
normal singles match. But they built up what happened, or the NXT thing that happened the next night. Morgan looked pretty good, and Sol Ruka came out looking great as well.
Yeah.
I mean,
it was just a weird match, just in general.
yeah.
I thought it was good. I thought the segment was going to be Roxanne or Raquel turning on Liv.
I think
I thought we were gonna
that'll
get-
happen.
I
That'll
thought we were
happen
gonna
at
get some
PLE.
sort of like.
Or I thought they were going to like attack Roxanne or something.
Yeah, I still don't know when that's going to happen.
Honestly, might happen at SummerSlam.
Might.
It might.
Maybe.
Division now has multiple rivals. After a video about Brock Lesnar possibly retiring, Division came out for a promo, yada, yada, yada. Braun Breaker came back out, called Seth Rollins weak. Seth Rollins showed up with a chair, but the trio got the better of him. And then the Street Profits came out to
Hello.
help Seth
Hello,
Rollins.
Tez.
Yeah, what up, Ted?
He's not fat anymore.
He is
Solo run is
jacked.
not dead.
He actually posted on Instagram. He's like, got
Told
fat,
y'all wasn't fat.
made a kid, cut all the weight, and now we're back. I'm like, hey, there we go. But
This is cool.
I
The
like
Street
this.
Profits, the tag team division on Raw, desperately needed this.
Yep. So
Not
bad.
expecting this, to be honest.
They like, even if they're not going to immediately. Well, actually, they are going to go after tag titles. I
Yeah.
forgot the Division had them. You needed to bolster it. I think you need the Profits on here. And honestly, I don't know about moving MGMC to Raw.
Nah, you gotta,
Fraxium.
Yeah, Fraxium.
if you put any more tag teams on the Raw tag team division, you're just gonna damage the SmackDown tag team division even more than it already has been.
Fine.
SmackDown
No.
is just dead anyway.
The tag team champions are Damian Priest and R-Truth.
Well, that's where you need to build up Los Garzas, and that's where you need to keep using MGMC.
This is where you need to unite the belts.
yeah,
Yeah.
in my opinion, I don't think you need two tag team championships.
Yeah.
No,
Give me your World Trios Championship.
no,
No, we don't need
No,
trios.
we don't need
We're not,
trios.
WWE doesn't copy AEW. AEW copies WWE.
We don't
and
need
that's where it
trios.
is. But it ended with Seth and The Prophet standing tall. Not bad at all.
Yep.
Not bad at all. Finn Balor took on JD McDonough in a singles match.
Yeah,
Balor-
Finn's little vignette. He has a little vignette where he was like, I took care of Dom. Now JD's next. I raised this boy. And now I'm going to take him out.
Yeah. And Balor won.
And then there came the Judgment Day. Everybody knew this wasn't going to be the end of Finn Dom or Finn Judgment Day like that.
Yeah.
That's perfect backlash match.
They're going to, like, load it up, I think.
Yeah.
I think you're going to get someone new on Finn's side.
Yeah.
Honestly, might be
Roxanne
Roxanne.
Perez.
Tomatonga.
Oh, Tomatonga.
It's coming
And
back.
It's not going to happen.
To end off the show, the final segment of the night,
Cody
Roman Reigns
Rhodes
came
as well.
out to celebrate his world title win. Before he came out, though, the Usos were
Because
winning in
of-
gorilla position.
Oh, this was so.
and Roman was like,
so great.
Roman was like, you know what? Come on out.
Okay, I am stopping you guys right in your
This is
tracks
great.
here
For what?
because you guys are gonna talk. This is peak 2020 Thunderdome, the Bloodline.
It is. It's amazing.
I wouldn't say it's peak.
It was
On
awesome.
peak, it's nostalgia.
It was
It's nostalgia
nostalgia.
to that. Also, Brett, you last week you were like talking about how all I want is catchphrases and LA Night blah. Meanwhile, this is the like in the same vein with the acknowledge me and the OTC.
Hold on.
You did not just put an LA Knight catchphrase in the same
It's the same.
sentence as
Sorry to cut that off.
I rage baited them too hard.
It's way too good a rage
not
bait.
even rage
It's
yeah, it's just
it's
he's what he
different.
believes.
It is different. There are different levels of different things. The LA Knight thing is just LA Knight saying it. Roman Reigns and all that stuff, that has history.
There's a difference with LA Knight saying yeah and Roman Reigns saying acknowledge me.
How about Punk saying, "Is it great to be here
That's
on a
stupid.
Monday
It's just
night
a-
in
it's just
blank
a-
or what?"
Yeah, I don't like.
I don't like that. Either way, let's get back to the show. They come out, yada, 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 do their whole spiel. Jacob Fatu comes out and interrupts.
I love it.
Hello.
See,
Makes sense.
It makes perfect sense.
It does.
I like it a lot.
We're picking up the innings.
We
now.
are
We're
in.
starting to move.
And they
forfeiting.
built off of the Drew McIntyre thing
Yup.
because he basically said, because their feud was like, I need to put more food on my kid's table. And then
was
Jacob came out and basically said the exact same thing.
Well, then
I don't need to be the tribal chief. I just need everything the tribal chief has.
and then when Roman said, he
said-
said, I want that for you, but you're not getting this.
And you know what this
Boom.
was?
Roman's Roman's like, I'm at the top, and it's hard to breathe up here.
You know what this was?
J 2020.
Creed 3.
Yeah,
This was the plot of Creed 3.
it was Creed 3.
And I kind of Creed 3 is a good movie.
Yeah, I like it. I like what they're doing.
Again, respect to Jacob Fatu. Before the Drew match, I didn't give a rat's butt about Jacob Fatu. And now I care.
Yeah, exactly. Let's get into NXT. We'll run through it relatively quickly.
Revenge.
Also, Joe
Only
Hendry
one
might show
thing
up on-
happened on this whole show.
Yeah,
No, there was a couple things.
there were a couple things. Miles Bourne took on Deanna Lennox for the North American title.
Speed through this. 'Cause
And Bourne won. Cool.
Sugars is getting a North American title match next week.
He is.
Oh my gosh.
is.
Mr. Saquon.
our boy.
He is. Joe Hendry took on Keanu Carver, with Carver picking up the win via referee stoppage. That's probably the end for Joe Hendry on NXT. He's having a concert on Raw next week.
Why
Cool.
is Joe Hendry coming up?
Why
What
not?
are they going to do with him?
He's just going to turn into Elias. I hate to say it. He's just going to turn into Elias.
Hello, I am Joe.
That's why does he need to come up to the roster right now?
Yeah, but I think he's like he's kind of in a limbo where he's kind of too good for NXT.
Yeah, but what's he done?
What's he done?
What's he done
What's
in
he gonna
WWE?
do? But like the problem is, what's he gonna do up there? Because like
Every time they've used him on the main roster, they've used him as solely a gimmick.
I would have loved our
It's like-
Truth and Joe Hendry as tag champs.
it's like no, because if you look at it, like Ethan Page has a spot to carve out and can be a champion. What does Joe Hendry do?
You don't have to have him be a champion, but you need. I mean, it's like every time Joe Hendry's been on the main roster, they do his little
comedic
turnaround thing in the camera, and then something bad happens
I
to
have
him.
perfect rage bait. He can be just like LA Knight.
I mean, yeah, probably.
they say his name and he appears.
He's gonna be in catering.
Eventually, yes. Next up, men's speed tournament final. Alexis King took on EK.
Like Hendry
Prosper.
had his moment. Henry had his 5 seconds of fame, and I
He had
think
his
we're
Royal-
past that.
He had his Royal Rumble in WrestleMania, and that was
Like it was big in TNA, and then he got his call up. Like that was his 5 minutes of fame, and now it's kind of like, all right,
He's
We'll find
more of a
out.
novelty.
you're Joe Hendry.
So
been in NXT for that long.
No.
no, he hasn't.
No,
really
yeah,
been.
not that long.
Alexis King beat EK Prosper to become the new
Birthright
men's
won a
speed
match.
Yes,
champion. Birthright has a championship.
Birthright.
Well, they have two now. because Ariana Grace
Oh,
is the
yeah,
TNA
that's right.
Knockouts champion.
That's right.
Oh yeah.
Afterwards, Tatum Paxley took on Blake Monroe in a casket match. This was actually a good match.
Did Blake Monroe win?
No,
No. Tatum
Are
won.
we serious?
She's
Well,
getting called up.
I think Blake's going to SmackDown.
Okay.
Which
like
cool.
her, who'd she join?
no one.
No, she joined part of what? What new group? Or
She's kind of with the Vanity Project.
Vanity
but then,
Project.
yeah.
Yeah.
The Jackson
Oh,
Drake,
that
the
was
main guy
just
from
so
Vanity
dumb.
Project, he went on like a blind date. He pretty much he got like catfished essentially
By Shiloh Hill.
he got catfished by Shiloh Hill and
Like kayfabe?
yeah, in kayfabe. You remember that's WWE ID signing from like 2 years ago that was like really jacked and was like a cheerleader at like
Yeah.
Oregon. It was her,
Oh.
and they left the bar together.
Oh.
I didn't even know that was the thing.
This is why I don't watch NXT anymore.
Yeah, it was. He
It was
he
wacky.
ran into Michael Lockwood, which was the really buff cheerleader. Interesting, to say the least. Izzy Dame lays out a little advice. This was a very good promo back and forth. They give it a D. Wow. Okay.
I mean, Izzy Dame hasn't really been built up. The last feud she was in, she lost to Tatum Paxley.
I think she can cut a really good promo. Personally, that's just me.
I just don't believe her when
also
she's
da-
like.
she's
I don't
dating Braun
believe her.
Breaker.
She is
I don't believe her as a threat.
lucky woman. Lucky woman. And then the main event. Last woman standing, Sol Ruka against Zarya. This was great. This was
really
great. They go back and forth for a while,
This
and
was
it
like
ends
20
with
minutes.
them on the top. So you know what? You know when Blake Monroe debuted, they were up there.
Yeah.
And they had two tables. Zarya faked her out again. It's like crying. They hug it out. Zarya throws her off.
Before that, how did Soul hit a soul snatcher up there? Like, what
Nobody-
did she jump off of
There's
to
like
be
a
able to do
railing.
that?
Nobody knows.
I was like, is she like popped in frame with the soul snatcher? I was like, dang. Yeah, this it was really cool. Like, I'm glad Zarya won, but it also just made Soul look really dumb.
Just gullible.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But it's like,
I guess it was friendship. And,
yeah, it's like, you know,
But now
there's,
she's going through the universes and going up to
I would have tossed her
let,
through the
let me
table.
say, that final bump she took when she
her
went through
head,
the tables.
Yeah.
her head,
Oh, man,
her head hit the
that
back of the
looked bad.
table
She probably has a concussion.
Like, I saw it and I was like, ooh.
because the table didn't break. Her, it was just her head.
Zarya, they didn't go far. She didn't go
Yeah.
far enough out,
Yeah.
so she only went through one table, and her head.
it like landed on her neck, and it like
It looked
Yeah, it was
bad.
bad.
I'm sure she's all right, but
Yeah.
man, it didn't look good. But it was a very good match, and that was NXT.
Oh, yeah.
It's very good.
We
Any
made
other
it through WrestleMania
any other
weekend.
news we got? CM Punk got mad at a guy outside of a hotel, as per
not just
usual.
him. There's some other talent that was really getting harassed by people.
Yeah, well, that always happens, and it sucks. Yeah, that's kind of it.
Pat
They-
McAfee might be done with WWE.
Yeah,
He did
he's-
sell the
he's-
brace though. He did
he's
sell the neck
apparently
brace.
done with the wrestling.
What his
business.
wife said first time in 7 years, my husband's completely out of the wrestling business.
His
I
wife's
think-
pregnant
I was
again.
gonna say
Yeah,
his
they're
wife's
having their
pregnant,
kid.
I think.
Good for him.
Kind of sucks.
Good
I'm gonna
for
miss
him.
his commentary.
Yeah, but it's not like you could put him back on commentary after doing this.
Yeah,
No.
He will return with The Rock.
Well, thing is, right,
I'll
his
come back.
his kind of whole bromance with Michael Cole is kind of gone now because Cole was just dissing him the entire time.
Yeah, I know they
Yeah.
were like best friends.
Yeah, it's like that's just kind of gone
Fine.
now.
I
Yeah,
mean,
it was weird.
he leaves from September to January every
Yeah.
year, anyways. So or August to January, so it doesn't really matter.
All right, well, that'll do it for this episode. We went an hour and a half,
It was
I
WrestleMania.
figured, yeah.
long one.
We didn't
Very
have a
long
meeting,
one.
so we're good.
Did not have a meeting. We have Sports Night though in half an hour, so we're gonna go do that. Catch us next week. After that, it will get a little murky because of the fact that summer break is starting soon. But we'll figure some stuff out. Actually, me and Brett, me and you will be here, so we can do some recording.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Matt and I will send in voice memos.
You can
Oh, what? You don't want to call in for like a minute and voice your complaints?
maybe for SummerSlam
Okay.
or like or whatever other PLEs.
All right.
We will
can
be
get
on
my- you can-
Discord.
You can. I'll call in and you can maybe have my opinions.
All right.
That's like even it like normally during the summer when we're not around a PLE. I'm
much
not
hap-
going to sit down unless like now that Roman Reigns might be back fully. You might
Yeah.
see me sitting down for more wrestling on Raw.
I also feel like during the summer, not very much happens.
That's also a reason why I
Because
don't-
it's after Mania, so they're just building things up.
yeah, and I just like I can't be bothered some of the times.
That'll do it for this episode. Catch us next week. We'll talk about whatever's happened in the next week of wrestling. But we'll see you then. Thank you for listening.